All right. Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to be trying some Dwarf Fortress. Okay. So I have tried Dwarf Fortress multiple times in the past, and I've had a less than okay experience in the past few times. So I'm going to go into it with try and have a little more patience today. My goal is to spend most of the day playing it. I'm not just going to quit after 1 hour. The biggest problem I have with Dwarf Fortress is the UI. The difficulty of the game with just fighting with the UI. And like I remember last time I tried this, just scrolling, the fact that it was jumping me like 10, 15 tiles at a time, like I noped out at that point because I'm just like I'm trying to see this one thing and it keeps like jumping over it. So let me say up front that the UI for this game is a piece of shit. It is absolutely a piece of shit. And people who've been playing Dwarf Fortress for like the last 20 years ago, oh, but the UI on Steam is such an improvement. Yes, it is. Now, it's a complete piece of shit. It was borderline fucking unusable before. Didn't even qualify as a piece of shit before. Now it's a piece of shit. So, I'm going to struggle with that. I spent about half an hour searching for UI mods and found none. And a lot of like the best Dwarf Fortress mods are, better graphics for animals. I don't care. I don't want 2.5D walls. Like maybe if I got to the point where I was playing the game and enjoying it, I would go looking. I would like 2.5D walls, maybe. But the hurdle to me getting into the game is the UI. And I've seen the complaints online about the UI and like, hey, when's a base team going to change UI? And in response to these complaints about UI, nobody has said, hey, check out this great mod that fixes most of the problems. It's all been like, it's a small team that's made millions. But anyway, what is this? Okay, so.
Hello, Moto.
Bizarre. I didn't realize that phone would ring quite that loudly. So I understand that what I want to avoid is aquifers and salt waters. Light aquifer, for example. An aquifer, if you're unfamiliar, is an underground body of water. Here we are. Trees, none. That sounds bad. Heavily forested, little soil. I think I want something with... I don't know that I necessarily need deep soil. I know we've aquifers again. Heavily forested, deep soil, light aquifer. Is there going to be an overlap between trees and aquifers? Heavily forested sands, some soil. Let's try this. Now, obviously, for the most part, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not very familiar with this game. I don't know if sand is good or bad. I know it's in yellow. I'm going to Google that real quick to see if it's like the end of the game if I start with that. Sand appears to be fine. Okay. No aquifer, no salt water. These are the things in the warning message at the start. Click embark to place your fortress. Let's place it here. That's more than I want to deal with. We're just going to jump in with the defaults and we're going to give that a go and we're going to hope it works out. I don't know why the music has stopped. A dwarven outpost, you arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Asarisen. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labour comes sustenance. Are we paused? We're fine, we're paused. Whether by bolt, plough, or hook, provide for your doors. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it's spring now. From to delve secure lodgings ere the jaguars get hungry. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at home. At this place, strike the earth. Okay. If I hit OK, we stay paused. Okay, so this is what I was talking about before. So here's the guys here. Bump, they're off the bottom of the screen. And they're at the top of the screen. Like that's... Right, and there's no right, and there's no zoom in or zoom out. There's moving up and down levels. Okay. And we're just gonna accept this as the bullshit that it is. Now, I don't know that I need trees, but I probably do. Oh, I see, it's not drag and drop, it's click and place. Okay, and let's do some plant gathering orders as well. Let's just go grab everything that's available to grab out there. And I believe I need a stockpile zone. Burrows are working living areas where residents can be assigned. Workers for unlimited has to confine to the burrow, but they will sometimes form paths for pass through other areas. Burrows can be suspended or unsuspended freely. So I'm kind of like restricting an area. Okay, I'm not pushed about that right now. What I actually want, stockpile, here we are. Clicking the player to paint the stockpile. Done. And now I need to click accept. I need an additional button for some reason. And we're just going to do everything for now. This is all mountain. Okay. So why don't we dig in here? Oops, that's kind of cool. Okay, you guys dig really fast. That's kind of neat. Interesting there's no sound effects. Okay, so now we're gonna move our stockpile inside. That's going to drive up the wall. That's really going to drive up the wall. I'm going to try not to lose my mind here. I keep trying to zoom out because the view here is so goddamn tiny. I'm sure they will start transporting stuff at some. There we go. And now we're going to need a workshop of some kind. Why am I doing 9 by 9? No reason, just am. Now, I have some vague recollection that... Why are you doing nothing? That dwarves have like an aversion to noise when trying to sleep, at least. So I need the workshop to be away from bedrooms, I think, or doors block the sound or something. Swarm of flies. I suspect that I don't actually want flies. How do I find out what flies do? Why don't you tell me about the last save? Okay, DF hack this time when the last save was. That's good. Shouldn't there be some kind of autosave? Semi-annual. What the fuck does semi-annual mean? Let's go with seasonal. If I hit Control S, that did not save the game. Are you telling me that I need to escape and save to continue playing over and over again? That makes no sense. Well, no. In a well-made UI, that makes no sense. Okay. I've also been having a stressful time in non-online stuff recently, so that's gonna bleed into this a little bit. And that's not something I'm really gonna get into on camera. Move, macros, options, adventure. This thing needs a search function. Custom. I don't need customs. Fortress. Just save the fucking colony, man. Just save the colony. Why are you making it so difficult? Just save the fucking game. F5? No, didn't save. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Like, just trying to do basic functionality that's in every other game. The age of this game isn't relevant to basic UI, basic QOL stuff. Like it would be if it wasn't worked on anymore. Okay. So now we've got this. Objects menu, work orders menu, labor menu. There aren't any crafted objects here. No, I know there aren't. I don't need there to be. Hang on, I've got messages. How do I build a thing? Place structure. Okay, here we are. Workshop. Now, workshop, contrary to how you might think in real life, is a space. Workshop in this means object. Does that make sense? Not really. Okay, bins, barrels, and more. That seems to be the one I want. Oh, they're 3x3s. So 9x9 with a gap isn't great. Well, you know, whatever. Right. I need to tell it to make things out of. How many planks did you need? How do I cancel this? Okay, let's do that again. So workshop, we're going to do a carpenter. Select material after placement. Oh, it needs one. Okay, I think a carpenter is probably going to be pretty basic. I think a metalsmith is probably going to be pretty basic. Use closest material. Needs fire-safe building material. Mine rock, workshop trees. Okay. Oh, sure. Workshop. Stoneworker is probably going to be useful. Use closest material is selected. Excellent. Workshop. I don't know what else we're going to need. You. What do I need rock blocks for? Tell me what these are. Tell me what they're for. Tell me what it's made from. Repeat indefinitely. What if I don't want it to repeat indefinitely? What if I want it to be like 5 or 10? Okay, work orders are what? Okay, managers are letting me do work orders. Sure, and I'm assuming work orders will then let me specify quantities. Meanwhile, we're gonna need to make a bunch of beds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's make an extra one. Can you also make doors? No, caps lock is not on. Its work orders are used to automate tasks. These can be set to complete a certain number of tasks, can be given start conditions. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I would like that. I just don't know how to do it yet. Clothing and leather. I thought I clicked on clothing and leather. Oh, I need... Jesus, we got 4 separate ones. So we need a tanner. Farmer's workshop makes thread. Process plants and work with livestock. For now, let's stick that here. We're probably going to want a kitchen. I do like the building animation, like the stages to the stuff being built. I think that's neat. Farmer's workshop. Process plants bracket barrel. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, there's actually a limit. Okay, interesting. So the other thing I found really bad about this was like when trying to place objects, it wouldn't let me place an object unless the object had been built, right? So you can't even say, "Hey, put a door here," just as a marker. Like that drove me up the wall. I'm gonna really try not to lose my mind about that in this playthrough. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna try. Oh, don't do that. If I click shift, oh no. Door, I guess keep building after placement. Needs, Jesus Christ almighty. Okay, hold on. Deep breaths, boy, deep breaths. We'll get through it. Okay, we're not gonna freak out. So let's say I go to doors and hatches. How many fucking doors do I have? Right? So, if the game is gonna refuse to place a door if I don't have a door, then tell me how many fucking doors I have when I have this here right here, rather than going, oh yeah, door, click, and then not work like an asshole, right? You've basically misled me into thinking I can place a door when I can't place a door. This is just bad UI. I want to like this game. I swear I do. I swear I do. Okay, so it looks like I've got some barrels made now. So are the barrels just graphical or are the barrels real? I can't tell because I can't click on them. Like that's a rhubarb leaf. Can't leave quiver. Set camera to follow this item. Toggle the visibility of the item. Nothing is happening. It's annoying. Okay. Let's... Oh, I got a lot of digging here. Let's make a sleeping area over here. How big the rooms need to be, I don't know. I'm assuming at least 3x3, probably 5x5. PSA, no doors, don't care about a bedroom size. Yes, size of the room makes it easier to increase value. Well then, numbnuts, they do care about the size, just not directly. because size does not really matter. It is simpler to make. Yes, it's simpler to make a single room better by making it bigger, just building a ton of floor tiles in any engraver. But you really want to do it for 200 doors. So what you're saying, Malphos 101, is that size does matter. That if you make it big, it's a lot of extra work to get some basic stats up by using low value materials, and it's more efficient to make a small but highly valuable room. Size does matter. You're just saying it's not the determining factor. It's not directly compatible. This is the other reason I don't play Dwarf Fortress. It's a lot of people who are really bad at explaining things, who think they're very good at explaining things. So let's do some 5x5s. Nobles and Administrator. Here you can view your nobles as well as assign your administrators, military leaders, and officials. Military commanders are assigned here. Certain important functions cannot be performed by assigned administrators to manager and bookkeeper. Once you're assigned, you can create work orders, run a hospital. Yeah, okay. So, nobles and certain administrators require rooms, and some may also make demands. Okay, so I want a manager. Once they reach a certain population, they must work in an office. That's fine. The expedition leader will be the manager. Now we've got a red marker here. He has no dining room. Needs meager study. Is the big thing he needs, okay. I will certainly get on that. Oh, beds are quite small. What is this? Clay. Okay. Can you give me like another... Okay, how does this work? No, not a one-time order. Suggest conditions. If the amount of dollars is less than 10, cool. That's quite powerful. I do like this. I like this quite a lot. Right, that's been saved. Check daily? Yeah, restarts if completed. Conditions check daily. No, that's good. Oh, I see. You're making 10. So if you've got fewer than $10, you're going to make $10. Okay. How do I guess I right click and we say make 3 doors. If we've got less than 5, make 3. Perfect. Now we don't have any doors. Actually, can we cancel this? How do I cancel? Now I may need to designate metabeds. Yeah. Do I have to designate quarters? That's unclear to me. Stockpiles, meeting areas, pastures, and more. Bedroom, yeah, there we go. So, zones are areas you can designate where your citizens will work, socialize, rest, perform specific duties, place like stockpiles. Multiple zones can overlap. Certain zones like bedroom can be placed several at a time. Just make sure you have the correct furniture placed in a room with doors, I thought so, or vertical entries separating each room before you begin. Okay. So will you... Okay. Did I? Oh no, that got... Assign or new to this zone. Assign this to a role. Well, why don't we give that to this guy? These are all the same bedroom. Oh, that worked out so badly. No, 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 no. Okay. I would really like Oh, and I gotta re-click. Click, and I accept, and I gotta select again. Real shame if I was able to do the same task over and over again without having to re-click. Mother of God. Okay. Can we not? Can they just not have bedrooms? Like, do I have to pick them? Okay. So I have two people who are not very happy, which I apparently can't find just by clicking on the icon, which would be a sensible way to make this. But here we are. Okay. Now, if I want to replace barrels, where might I find barrels? The barrels disappeared over there. See, I would expect barrels to be under a storage category, and there is no storage category. Maybe barrels are used automatically? Yeah, go make 10 of them. You're making a wooden door. That's all fine and good. Now you're making barrels. Excellent. Okay. Now I need a study. What does a study look like? It's probably some kind of office. A chair or throne is required for these functions. Okay. I mean, it's a good 5x5, just because I like 5x5. Now that you've done all that, you can keep going over there. Saving the game, good. Okay, so it's going to save about once an hour, it looks like, if I set it to seasonal. Now, notice though, I don't have any food production going on, and now it's summer. That's probably a mistake. It's probably a terminal mistake. How do I plant things? Okay. I don't need to know who can plant. I need to tell them to plant. Place structures and work areas. It doesn't seem to cover any of these. hauling routes at high and low traffic areas, designated areas for dumping and melting. Okay, this may require a farming thing. How do I cancel a job again? Well, he's building that. He's digging super fast. Oh my god, that drives me up the wall. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, we got farm plots and all sorts of other stuff. Got it. Farm plot, waiting for construction material. Okay. So what's underneath the grasshopper range? So it looks like it's layered, but you're not actually letting me see what's underneath. It's kind of annoying. Andesite. What the fuck is andesite? So we can do celery, we can do parsnip. Oh, and that's it. Well, celery fucking sucks, so let's do that. At least it's something that'll grow in the summer period. So if we go to farming again, do I need a pen for my animals? Oh, I made one already. Fuck. Okay. Well, fine. There's two of them now. Add a new task. Make cheese, process plants. I don't know what that means. Okay, so the process plants looks like they failed. They failed. So, Dwarf Fortress process plants. Yes, what does process plants do? With an empty barrel, with an empty vial, turn sweet pods into dwarven serpent seeds. With an empty vial, turn valley herbs into golden salve. Why can't it just fucking say that? Because it doesn't appear that we're processing particular plants, we're processing any plants. Yeah, give me 10 tables and give me 10 chairs as well. And give me 10 chests. And the music has stopped again. Is it voice activated? We got a bunch of barrels on the way, okay. A bunch of chests just got made. Oh no, you're cycling through them one at a time. Okay, that's okay. Because that may mean that we have a table and chair. Maybe, who knows? It's a mystery. Yeah, there's a chair. Do we have a table? We even have a table. Now this needs to be an office. Except, we're going to assign that office to this guy. Now this kitchen, we should set up work orders. Prepare an easy meal. If it's less than 10, make 10. Oh, I love the way it takes me to a completely different menu. Okay. I do that. Oh, I can't specify unrotten fine meals. It has to be unrotten prepared meals. What does it take to make a fine meal? What goes into this? What is this made of? What are the ingredients? What's the benefit? What's the difference between these three things other than the word in the title? Dear game developers, people who play your game can't see the code for the game. So if there's a game mechanical difference between these things, we can't see them, so you need to tell us the difference so that we can make informed choices. This is baby level Game Dev 101. Like, even if you're not going to tell me the exact mechanic, tell me what I fucking need. Like, what do I need to make this? It doesn't say it anywhere. This one tells me I can't do it because I'm missing something, but it doesn't tell me that I can do it. What is all this? Oh, we're out of seeds. Well, that's something. That will explain why I stopped planting stuff. Okay, so we should process plants. Just keep processing plants, man. Don't stop. Okay, let's demolish this. I don't need this. How do I... How do I put this? Oh, here, now what you mean. How do I deconstruct a building? How do I deconstruct a building? Why is this so complicated? Why is this so difficult to find? Nope. It is not in the... How do I deconstruct a work? This sounds like what the fuck? How to remove? Like why do I have to Google? Why do I have to look at third-party websites to figure out basic structure removal? Removing this game's clank is quite simple, although a solution will be easy to miss considering some of the buttons are quite small. When I break down the structure, all you must do is click on the building to break it. Menu in the very top left, there's a small button that's similar of a house with a red circle and cross through it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. No access to building material. I'm sorry, what? Clothing, loom. So let's select material after placements. Not wait. No access to building material. What do I even need? What do I even need? Who knows? It's a fucking mystery. Okay, yeah, you are going to tell me what's in the barrel. That's good. Okay, so you're empty. So could we maybe haul this inside? We just don't do that. What's the deal here? How do I? Because I feel like the problem is the lack of wood. How do I get them to haul items? To improve the efficiency of hauling items to stockpiles, containers, mine carts, and wheelbarrows can be employed. Note, however, that due to a number of outstanding bugs, these tools may actually decrease efficiency. Emphasis in original article. That's kind of amazing. Wheelbarrows are only used to haul items to a stockpile. Sure. And the assignment of wheelbarrows reduces stockpile space, limits the number of active hauling jobs, and works poorly with containers. See wheelbarrow for details. That's amazing. Okay. So, what I find frustrating right now is again, it doesn't tell me what I need to build the item. Okay, I'm not filtering anything. Oh, now I have a planner. I think that came out with Dwarf Hack. Now, waiting for construction. Construction is suspended. Block or boulder or log. Not plank, log. That is so much more helpful. I think that comes from DF Hack. I even need? What's the difference between a block and a slab? Like, come on, man. Yeah, give me 10. Give me 10 slabs. Why not? Why no typey? Why no type? Yeah, you can't do log, but we can do wooden blocks. And again, if the amount of blocks is less than 10, go make 10. Now, to me, it seems like my stockpile has a lot of empty spaces, and it seems like a lot of these could be picked up. Needs logs. Okay. Oh, fuck. Are we... One of us is out of our mind. Because there's logs right there. Do I have to do that? Like, for you guys to understand that there are logs here? Alright. So what are you doing right now? You're planting seeds. I'm fine with that because we need food. So late summer, okay. Yeah, so we can see all the soil changes. You're no job, no job. Isn't there shit to haul? Like, isn't all of this in the stockpile? Needs logs. I don't know what to tell you, guy. I mean... Wait, what? There's no way it still works that way. What I need is threads from not 5 years ago. Well, no, what I need is a functional game. I'm not understanding what the problem is. There are, I don't know how many logs there are there because it doesn't explain it. 22F. R, 22R. 22R, 22R, 30R, 22R. So, I don't know if that's 100 planks or 5 planks. Right? It doesn't say. There's more planks over here. There's lots over there. So I don't know if the problem is just people aren't bringing them over, or they're like none exist. I don't know what the deal is. I apparently have 12 dwarves, which I didn't realize. There were no drinks. Probably why people are upset. Can I click on any of these? I can't click on any of these things. He needs logs. We'll go fucking get them. For beds. Okay. If there are fewer than 3 beds, make 10 beds, sure. It would be super swell if somebody, I don't understand why they're not carrying the logs. I don't understand it. And it upsets me. Place be a farming place? Still. Brew alcohol. Probably corn. Corn is a simple object. Oh, you finally realize we have logs. Yay, good job. What from plants? Although it is very minor winter harsh becomes, applying cameras is a welcome sight. Your eyes are light with the anticipation of expecting for craft stores. Be careful stocking on stores. What these merchants offer may vary with a different feature, positive feature, and a slow meaningless depth. They need a trade depot. The expedition leader meets with the outpost liaison. I am a liaison. Let's discuss your situation. Okay, there's much to share. Okay. What does this do for me? Make requests for next year's caravan. They'll charge more for these items. I don't know or care. Trade agreement strength enhanced. Let's consider an import agreement next year. Let's discuss what we're willing to offer for your a need for prepared meals. Expected if you ever provide some, the caravan will offer 207%. The export agreement only applies to traders next year, not when any merchants currently present. Okay. Is this some kind of slot machine? What are you doing? Waiting for items. Such as... What are you waiting for? Yeah, I think that people who enjoy this game just revel in shitty communication. Because the game doesn't communicate most of anything. Like, it just doesn't communicate. And you have to be okay with that to enjoy this game. And I am not okay with people or games that are unable or unwilling to communicate what it is they want and or need. Like, imagine talking to someone who says, hey, you fucked up. And they're like, okay, how? And they're like, yeah. You're like, okay, no, what's the problem? They're like, yeah, there's a problem. Okay, but what's the problem? Fix it. Fix what? The problem. I told you there's a problem, but what's the problem? Look, it's a serious problem. I understand. You know what I mean? Like you're stuck not being able to solve the problem because the person who knows what the problem is, bear in mind the game knows what the problem is simply not communicating that information to you, but expects you to fix it. And, you know, be it a human, be it a video game, bear in mind games are made by humans, like that's just, why are you like this? If it's a human, that's someone I don't want to spend any time with. Oh, Jesus, there is Zoom. Oh my god, okay. Why is it over here? That's like minimap shit. I'll make this into a food area, dining area. I would imagine I'm going to get attacked relatively soon at this point. And I haven't even begun to do any kind of weapon crafting. You know what, buddy? You're taking forever. Can you make any kind of weapon? You can make armor stands and stuff. Oh no, you can't. The task just disappears. It doesn't have an exclamation mark. It's just like removed. Needs non-economic hardstone boulders. Sure it does, man. Sure it does. Oh, more people have arrived. This game does not do notifications. View stockpile. Let's make this stockpile bigger. Maybe I need to do that to make them move it? I mean, if I had a dumping zone, that might make more sense. And the music has stopped again. And as soon as I say something, it's back. Okay, I need more diggers. So like nobody else has mining skill. So these are all. Oh my god! It's all one bedroom. It's all one bedroom. It's all one single bedroom. Why? Why would it do that? I may. I swear to fucking Christ. Okay. And. Okay. And accept. And now we gotta click again. And now this one. And accept. And now again. This is the most painful fucking. Select the rectangle which contains beds or other format. Beds, wolf, rooms. Why is it that big? Okay. I gotta select multi in order for multi to work. To select more than one. Well, look, it worked. It's not assigning bedrooms automatically, but hey, it worked. I just want all of this on the screen at once. Dining hall. So I assume we're going to want tables in our dining area. And maybe some chairs. Maybe. Shift control. Oh no, it's only okay. If you have less than 50 drinks. Now, we're going to do build a stairwell going up or down. It must span multiple elevations. Click on a tile, change elevations, and click again. Okay. should probably put some doors down just in case this turns into a thing. Oh, we can do hatches. Yes, please. How do I make hatches? Do you make hatches? Okay, so I've got 7 people who are unhappy. How do I look at happiness? Okay. Can I sort by... Okay. Yes, I can sort by happiness. Okay. Why are you unhappy? He was annoyed after having to drink without using a goblet, mug, or cup. Okay, well that tells me I need to make it goblets, mugs, or cups. Okay, we apparently can't make cups out of wood. Or stone. Apparently we don't know how to make fucking bowls. Oh my god, you can't make a bowl out of wood. Okay. Andesite. What the fuck is andesite? Like... What is... The world is active and others may take an issue to post. Okay, I don't care about any of that. How do I... Done. What I'm looking for is an in-game explanation of shit. Ideally where I can click on something to find out the information I need. Come on, man. I don't want a tutorial. I'm not looking for a tutorial. I'm looking for you to explain to me what the fuck this rock is. I hate that it keeps taking me out of that screen. I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it. I hate that I have to keep going back. That like I've had to scroll down here. Not empty rock cabinets. I guess empty. I guess empty. Empty bookcases, empty armor stands, and yes, weapon racks. If there's fewer than 10 empty. We've lots of food. I'm not going to worry about the food in the middle of winter. I have 15 population. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have enough bedrooms. Yes, everyone has been assigned a bedroom. I don't know how much of these stone blocks we need, so we're just going to make a lot of them. I don't know if we need these other rock types, so we're just going to make some of these as well. This is Galena. That's great, man. Ore of silver, ore of lead. Okay. And a site. Furniture building. So it looks like Galena might be useful. Alernite, furniture and building. Okay, so this is trash. Well, I mean, it's construction material. It's just not useful per se. We seem to be getting a lot of dwarves in batches. I have no control over. Now we're going to make this a rock stockpile. Except I just want you to be stone. And then I want you to have everything except stone. How do I click on an icon to select stockpile type? No, you can't do that. Okay, you can do that. Okay, I see what I did there. Milk quartz. Alunite and rose quartz. And the rose quartz is there. Okay. We're going to place some more furniture. I'm sorry, is there a reason I can't put a door there? I think because there are tree roots. Now we can build walls. Well, yeah, we can. Now. I think it's in the mining council construction, yeah. That totally makes sense. And can I place a door before the wall is complete? I cannot. Even on Music the Planner. Oh, we got our smithy made. Sweet mother of God. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Oh my God. I just want to know what it's possible to make here. I don't need it listed like... Every individual material type does not need its own entry. And that's completely inconsistent with this. Like if I go here and I go make something, it lists an object. Right? And it'll grab logs and whatever. But if I go here, see, this makes sense. Why are the work orders fucking bananas? Okay, Jesus. Okay. So to make weapons on it, why is the material coming before the object? Need one iron bar. Okay, so I'm gonna need a smelter, right? That's okay. I did kind of see that coming. Can I zoom out again? How far can I zoom out? That's as far as I can zoom out. Okay. I don't think that did anything. What are all these logs out there? So I need a smelter. And really, I want 3 or 4 smelters, right? Furnaces. Make billion bars. Billion bars. There are too many. There are too many types. There's too many types. There's just too many types. Scroll down. Okay, so this might actually be my fault. I've installed a mod that allows you to smelt or buy product. So like if I want to make a particular thing, right? So that's kind of my fault for like this menu is on me, right? I think I thought this would be more useful in that I could look up what type of thing because I don't know what comes from what, right? Clearly I was wrong. That it would make sense to do it the other way. Hematite. See, hematite gets me iron. But if you don't know that, like if you don't know that about the real world, why would you know about that in game? Right? Horn, silver, ore, I've done twice. Fuck. Magnetite, malachite will get you copper, native aluminum, native copper, native gold, native platinum. I'm guessing this means like relatively pure rather than getting it from a derivative. Sphalerite, I don't know what that is. Okay, and now we gotta do this for all. Bismuth bars. And I gotta scroll down. Well, at least here it tells me what I go into, right? And at least it stayed down there. So that's the first one. Give me suggested conditions. Is that an or? Is that an and? This is just upsetting. Okay, they are an and. It would be so much more helpful if you actually goddamn said that. So I need one for lead and I need one for silver. Do work orders? They only apply to the one smelter. Yeah, lead bars aren't listed there. Where'd you go? I just honored you in. I thought I just honored you in. Smelter. Smelt. Cassiterite ore. No, no. I mean, it should be listed by type, right? Oh, there they are. They are at the bottom. Can use any shop. Okay. If I do that, no, it's gonna change. It's gonna change the number. It's not gonna change the location. Okay. This is. And now I need to smelt more galena ore. Except this one's going to be for silver. Why? Scroll motherfucking down! Why is it stopping there? Why is it stopping there? What incompetent fucking buffoon made it stop there? I can't go any lower on the screen with my mouse, but it's not at the bottom. That'll go all the way down. Peak fucking content, eh guys? Horn silver. And then I gotta scroll down, and I gotta select the smelter, and then I gotta scroll down, and I gotta select the limonite, and then I gotta scroll down, because it doesn't keep the menu in the spot I was just at. It resets to the top every single time, even though I've got to do multiple things. Almost done. You know what? I'm gonna do all the remaining ones. Gold, platinum, yeah. And hope that none of the others do multiple metals. And if they do, I will fucking deal with it. Hey, redneck. Well, I can start going merde every so often if you would prefer. But I think fuck is fucking French, right? So, you know. Jesus Christ. Okay. Trying out Dwarf Fortress. Kind of again. This is kind of like my fourth or fifth attempt at Dwarf Fortress. I just thought I'd really try and push it for a day, and I do not understand the acclaim this game has. it's so badly made. It just took me like 20 minutes to set up smelting. Like smelting ore into bars. I don't even know what to say to that. And not because it's complicated, because the menu system is just fucking janky. And badly designed. Badly designed is the main problem. And the music is gone again. Like... No, 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 no. I mean to add it in the goddamn menu, to set it up on the machine, to tell the smelter to smelt metal. I mean going into the work order, clicking the button, scrolling the fuck down, picking the material. Now I gotta go in and say, hey, do this if you have less than that. Now, next material, hit the button again, scroll. I don't mean the whole process. I mean telling this machine to smelt stuff. Like I'm clearly angry. Like, the game has made me angry. And I guess it's less... It's less that the game has made me angry. It's more the reverence the colony sim, colony builder community has for this game, right? It's the idea that this is one of the best games ever made. Look, man, I'm not looking for suggestions, and humor is really not appreciated right now. I'm not in the mood. I'm trying to explain some thoughts of this. So the thing is, this game is held up as one of the OG, not just the fact that it's original, but it's also one of the best colony sims out there, right? And streamers I otherwise respect is a strong word, but enjoy paying attention, like Nucleum, for example, like Potato McWhiskey, like Splattercat Gaming. I'm sure Co-Carnage, if you asked, they would all hold up Dwarf Fortress as one of the best games out there, right? And it's just what is kind of driving my anger is, I guess, to some, I feel like I've been lied to, for one. And I'm at the point of like, what the fuck are you all talking about? Like, what are you talking about? How is this good? In what way is this good? I don't think so. Because actually, the way I was doing it in the end was the faster way. Originally, I was doing it on this smelter. and I misread this. Work orders can be added specifically for this shop, and I've got a second smelter, and I realized that all the tasks I had just set up for this guy didn't matter for this guy, so I had to delete them all, right? And then if I go to work orders, I found I could set work orders in general, but you still have to do it per ore type for each type of ore. Now, I have added a mod that will do it the other way around, like you can smelt ore by product, but I noticed, so like if I go in here, because like when you set up a work order, I got to pick the building. Okay, fine. So where I can make, you know, different types of bars, right? Where I can say that instead. The thing is that a lot of the, when I go on the ores, like some of these ores will produce lead, but I notice that lead isn't listed here, which is confusing. I don't know why there's no lead. So I just, and the other thing is, I don't know, I can't do it by product, because the product is the type of metal, right? Like pig iron. But I don't know what ores give me pig iron, because there isn't like a pig iron ore, right? It's hematite is what gives you iron. So you have to do it by ore anyway. And I don't mind having a lot of detail, but like, have a smelt all ores button or something. I don't know. I mean, in fairness, the issue here is not unique to this game. RimWorld has a similar thing for like cutting blocks, but RimWorld also only has 5 types of stone, right? It doesn't have 15 different types of stone. No, that's down, that's up. Okay. We still have 15 people, only one of which is neutral-ish. How and why do I make these guys happier? You've nothing to do, that's why you're unhappy, fair enough. Let's make another workshop. Clay again. And here's the other thing, like, I don't understand why I need all these announcements. Like, half of these are failing because of logistics. And there doesn't seem to be a way to disable particular messages. Why are these things fighting? Are they still fighting? I don't think so. Did I set up bedrooms? Oh, I did not set up bedrooms. Can not everyone eat in here? It's a dining hall. Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, we're paused. Making drink. You're making meals. You're making nothing. Really? Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, now it's gone to nothing. It's the most sensitive music slider in the world. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, Redneck. Oh, we got our thing built here. Okay. So, like, when you're trying to build stuff, for sure. So, like, when you're trying to build stuff, like, that's the thing, like, it doesn't tell you what you need or what you have, right? So, like, for the crafts thing, like, do I have enough stuff to make it? I think I do, yes. What was needed? Who knows? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why people think it's good. It's... Anyway. Ashery. What does an ashery do? Lye, potash, and milk of lime. I don't know if I need that. Oh, and that was one of the few buildings that actually tells you what it needs. Construction requires blocks, barrel, and a bucket. Yeah, absolutely. You need the wiki on the second screen all the time. I am constantly Googling stuff for this. Just for basic stuff. Like for the metalsmith. Like, it doesn't tell you what you need to build it. And for a while, I was just sitting there. And, like, I didn't even realize, like, with this planner, like, if you don't have the things for it and you click, it'll just vanish and it'll just say you can't build it. I didn't even... So I'd been complaining for ages that there's no way to just plan something because it doesn't explain what this planner does anywhere. And I think the planner... Yeah, the planner isn't even in the base game. The planner is in this DF hack thing I have. Right? Because this is basic functionality that's not in the game. Like, what the fuck? Like, and like, this game is out 20 years. Like, this is not like... Oh my god. It's not like they started this last month or even 2 years ago. It's been going 20 years. I don't know if you know much about the history of Dwarf Fortress. I know more than people who know nothing, and I know less than the Uber fans. Let's put it that way. The history of it's pretty interesting. Like, it was free for years, and they only started charging because one of the two brothers who were making it became, very sick, and because he lives in America, he needed a ton of money for medical stuff. So they're like, I guess we'll make a UI for it. Because before it hit Steam, it didn't even have a proper UI or graphical interface. It was all ASCII, right? But like, now that you're asking for money, just saying. Oh, here we are. Yeah, so this one does not have the materials. It's missing things. It's missing block or boulder or log. But I have 1 million logs. Control T, make top priority. But I have 1 million logs. Why is it not being made? God. I think, yeah, that's fair, Redneck. I think it's so. Here's the other thing. After they put it on YouTube, it's like after they put it on Steam, they made like $1 million. Like it sold like you wouldn't believe. Um, between people wanting to support the original developers and the fact that it's so famous, like it sold a ludicrous amount, and more power to them. But they could kind of, afford to hire a third person, a fourth person, and I think they did hire some extra people. Um, but like, yeah. So playing now, there's 2,000 people playing right now, according to SteamDB. Right, all-time peak 27,000. Not bad for a 20-year-old game, right? And especially not when it sells for 40 Canadian, right? Like, just even if we just look at the all-time peak, 25,000 people, it's really 27 point something thousand, but 25,000 people times $40 a piece. Man, that's only $10,000. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Well, yeah, well, that's the all-time peak. That's not the actual sold. Um, but yeah, it was like a top seller at one point. Um, so, I mean, they could hire somebody to fix a lot of stuff rather than leaving it to Dwarfac. And I mean, in fairness to them, Bethesda does the same deal with a lot of things. What can I even... Like, there's all this stuff. Oh, finally, crafts are where we make these. Okay, because I've had people being sad because I don't have any cups. Yeah, that's not the case for these guys. For these guys, it's very much been a labor of love the whole time because, like, they were putting it out for free. Until one of the brothers, like I said, had medical issues. This was free and in constant development. It's still in constant development. The money was very much secondary for them. So I really don't want to cast aspersions in that way. I think it's more the case of they have a very tight hand around it because it's theirs and they don't really want anyone else to ruin it, right? Like it's, and for them making it, like they enjoy making it is the thing, right? So for them it's less, it's not about making a product per se, it's more about this is their hobby. Making Dwarf Fortress is their hobby. So that's understandable. But again, if you're asking for money, if your hand is out, okay. So really, if I want to make anything, it's that I'm going to make more than one of it. It has to be through this way, and then I make it a cup. And now I can scroll down here, and I can say, if there are fewer than 10 empty goblets, go make 10. Okay. Man, I don't wanna, I hate that I have to pick my material first. I just want to see the things. Like, I feel like I'm constantly fighting with the user interface to get the information that I want. Half the time. And the other half, I'm fighting with the interface until I find out it's not going to give me the information I want. my god, this is like... And I hate there's individual entries for each material and then thing. Like, just give me the thing and let me pick the material afterwards. Assuming I care. Like, as much as I dislike RimWorld, RimWorld does this thing very well. Where you pick the things you want and then you've got a separate checklist for the resources you're using to make it. RimWorld does this crafting menu stuff very, very well. I gotta hand that to RimWorld. Even if I don't really wanna. And it still hasn't been built. Do we not have any buckets? Is that maybe the problem? Who makes buckets? How do I even figure out where buckets are made? I guess all tasks, CKET. Oh my god, guys, just bucket. I don't. Wooden? Can we make a wood bucket by any chance? We can. Yes. I'm not saying RimWorld is good in general, but I am saying it's got that aspect nailed down. Like, I'm not a hater. I'm not like I dislike a game and therefore fuck everything about that game. I am capable of slicing apart, going, you know what, fuck that game, but it does this part really well. Someone has finally decided to build this. Stick a door there. We are playing. People are just walking around real slow. So it's apparently value that makes the bedrooms better. What is all this? Oh, because you're making things. Remove the current worker from the task. No, I don't want to do that. This dude is very happy for some reason. Is there a way for me to figure out why they're so happy? We've got some unmet needs here. And yet he's super happy. We have thoughts. I guess. And RimWorld and ONI do this a lot better as well. What they tell you what the plus and minus of each mood is and what the current mood is. Like here it's just like, it's just fucking vibes. Oh, and it doesn't even say on this screen what their overall happiness is. So on their overview, so I only know this guy is happy because I looked at this and then I clicked on the guy. So like I know he's got the green face here, but if I look at him, there's no way to know here if he's happy or not. That's so messed up. That's exhausting. Okay, give me a quern. Is that under farming? It is. These should, I assume, be used to make flour. They are. Okay. So this is going to mill some barley. I don't even know what it makes though. I don't even know what it makes. I don't even know what it does. He made the thing, and I don't even know what he made. So I'm just gonna, I guess, mill plants. Now if I go here, will you tell me what the product is? Nope. And then mill seeds, nuts to paste. Let's do that as well. Sure. I'm sure we need glob for something. And the music is gone again. I'm putting some coffee on. I'll be back in a minute. All right, let's give that a minute. So I don't think we can even make any weapons or how. Oh my god, like what is this wall of text? Fine meals, easy meals. So if I wanted you to make good meals, can you? I don't even know what it needs. Weaving thread into cloth. Guess we'll weave some yarn into cloth as well. That means I have cloth. Is there anywhere a button that shows me everything that I have? All of my things. Objects. No. Creatures, sure. Tasks, sure. Places, labor, work orders. How? I just want to know what stuff I have. Okay, so these are all like a shortcut to this menu. That's all they do. They do effectively nothing useful. Well, they do lots of useful things, but not what I'm looking for right now. How much stuff do I have? What stuff do I have? How? Ooh. I'm not looking for creatures or locations or artifacts. I want to know what metal I have in. Okay. You know, I was going to let another ad run, but you know what? I'm going to wrap up here. I can't deal with this anymore. This is the most fucking ridiculous thing. None of these buttons will tell me, like, and none of that. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's a stocks button. Why is it up there? Okay, I found the thing I'm looking for. I think, well, did I? I want to know how much metal I have. We make ingots, right? Ingots. So it's probably ingots? H-I-J-K... No, there's no ingots. Okay. So, before I lose my mind, I know the game calls them something else. Bars. Make bars. Of course it calls them bars. Bars. We have no bars. Okay, so I have somehow managed not to make any metal whatsoever. Where... Is maybe that the problem? Oh, not blocks. No, I don't care about blocks. But yeah, let's do all our bars can go into this area. Because we've smelted something. I know we've smelted something. Look at all the galena we have. Smelt galena ore. Like, shouldn't somebody be smelting things? No, because we don't have fuel. This needed refined coal. It doesn't tell you that it needs refined coal. Like, there's no mention of refined coal here, but it needs refined coal. The only reason I know it needs refined coal is because when you go into the work order, it doesn't even tell you, right? You go in here and they go, it says here, oh, if I have more than, so it implies that you need refined coal. How do I make refined coal? I'm sorry, what? Make charcoal, make coke. Is that the same thing as refined coal? Because the other thing says refined coal, this says charcoal. Game is inconsistent. Where did you put that now? Oh right, you don't go to the bottom. Make charcoal. Can you use any shop? Can you? Can you use any shop? Would you like to tell me? This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Where is this made? Where is this made? I'm guessing at an ashery? Maybe? Nope. None of those. None of those. None of those. I don't even know where it's made. I don't even know where it's made. What the fuck, like? You know what? I'm gonna call it quits at this point. I'm gonna give up. I think this is a shit game. It is. It's just shit. The game doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't tell you where to make things or how to make things or what makes things. Finding how much stuff you have, what you need, what ingredients you need. Like, it's just constant fighting with the UI, just trying to find information. And I'm not interested in going out to a wiki every single time I need to figure out basic game functionality. If anyone out there happens to watch this and likes Dwarf Fortress, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you need help. This is a piece of shit. I'm out.